Hello everybody. Just getting ready to do our last music session for little ones and their parents and any brothers and sisters who are there as well. I know it's half term, so you might have older ones today as well, and that's fine. Hopefully there's something for everyone. So let's sing hello. Wonderful to have you joining us again, and we really hope you've enjoyed this series. There will be an advert going out for a Zoom support group if anyone would like to do music in a slightly smaller group on Zoom. So look out for that on our Facebook page. Okay, we're going to start today with a song about our cuddly toys, because everyone has them around the house. And you'll notice that Simi and I often adapt songs that we already know to suit what we're doing or what we've got. So the first song I'm going to do is adapting a song called Walking Through the Jungle, which you may know. If you don't, then you'll learn it. But we're going to go walking around the garden instead. So I've got some little animals you might find in your garden. So I've got a caterpillar, a bee, goldfish, a ladybird, a cat and a dog, a few more. We won't do loads of verses now, but if you've got cuddly toys, then you can just sing whatever you've got. And as I say, adapt this song, so you might go walking around the farmyard, walking around Jurassic Park if you've got a child who's into dinosaurs. So for now, we're going to walk around the garden, and this is what we've got. Walking round the garden, walking round the garden, what do you sing? What do you sing? If you hear a sound, if you hear a sound, what could it be? What could it be? Oh, should we have a cat in our garden? So Flo's going to have a cat. Oh, well, I think it is a cat. Meow. I think it is a cat. Meow. I think it is a cat. Meow. Looking for her tea. Looking for her tea. Walking round the garden. Walking round the garden. What do you sing? What do you sing? If you hear a sound, if you hear a sound, what could it be? What could it be? Shall we have a ladybird fluttering round our garden? So obviously I'm just using what toys I've got, and you can sing about yours. Oh, well, I think it is a ladybird. Flutter, 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 flutter. I think it is a ladybird. Flutter, 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 flutter. I think it is a ladybird. Flutter, 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 flutter. Looking for his tea. Looking for his tea. Should we do one more? Walking round the garden, walking round the garden. What do you sing? What do you sing? If you hear a sound, if you hear a sound, what could it be? What could it be? How about a fish in a pond? Oh, well, I think it is a fish. Splish, splash, splosh. Or you might your baby might like seeing that. I think it is a fish. Oh, splish, splash, splosh. I think it is a fish. Splish, splash, splosh. Looking for his tea. Looking for his tea. And as I say, you can adapt that song. So the original is about jungle animals, but you can go on a safari, you can go around Jurassic Park, you can go around the farmyard, wherever you want. And then I'm going to teach you a song about a caterpillar. So I've got two caterpillars. I've got a little finger puppet one. I don't know if you remember last time I had a bee finger puppet, which is quite nice. Slightly older children do like fitting them on their fingers, or I've got a big cuddly one here as well. And what I'm going to do is sing you the original song and then show you how I would use it with a baby or young child. So the original is like this, and I play guitar, so I might not manage to hold my caterpillar, but you could. Or if you haven't got one, just use your finger. Caterpillar, caterpillar, wriggle, wriggle through the grass. Caterpillar, caterpillar, you go slow 'cause you can't go fast. Green and furry, that's what you are. Wriggling through the long grass 'cause you're a caterpillar. So that's the tune. I'm now going to sing it with my cuddly toy. So if you just got one child and they just want to stroke the caterpillar, especially when you sing the words green and furry, that's what you are, and then wriggling. But it's quite a nice song to do on a child's body, or if you've got more than one, they can take turns. So, caterpillar, caterpillar, wriggle all over Flo's head. And she might just lift her head to show me that's what she wants. Caterpillar, caterpillar, wriggle all over Flo's arm. Green and furry, that's what you are. Wriggle all over Flo, 'cause you're a caterpillar. And then you can move on to your next child. It's quite a nice song as well for your older children to sing to baby. So let's just sing it one more time with the guitar. And if you want to sing to your child, as I say, if you don't have a caterpillar today, just pretend. Caterpillar, caterpillar, wriggle all over Fraser's tummy. Caterpillar, caterpillar, wriggle all over Fraser's foot. Green and furry, that's what you are. Wriggle all over Fraser, 'cause you're a caterpillar. And then the original one more time. Caterpillar, caterpillar, wriggle, wriggle through the grass. Caterpillar, caterpillar, you go slow 'cause you can't go fast. Green and furry, that's what you are. Wriggling through the long grass 'cause you're a caterpillar. So that's our cuddly toys for today. And as we've done every week, I'm going to get a scarf out and teach you another song. So I managed to get these online quite cheap, or you can make them if you've got a little bit of coloured material. I've also got a net curtain here which can be used. Obviously you don't want to smother baby in it, but it's see-through and you can use that, and I'll teach you another song in a minute. But the first one I'm going to do, rather than just peekaboo, is a song where you can get eye contact through the scarf. And if your child's a bit older, you might want to introduce colours as well. So I'm going to give Flo, let her choose. She's chosen a blue one, and Fraser is going for green. So here we go. And if your child doesn't like the feel of it over their face, you can put it over your own and they can still see you through it. So it goes like this. I can see you through the blue sky. I can see you through the blue sky. I can see you, I can see you, I can see you flow. And I will be sitting opposite trying to get eye contact, or holding Flo if she's little. I can see Fraser through the green sky. I can see you through the green sky. I can see you, I can see you, I can see you, Fraser. And you can hear it's quite a gentle song. You can just carry on singing it, maybe humming. If you've got older children, they might like doing other things like throwing their scarf and catching it or blowing it, and just sing about whatever they do. Can you throw your scarf in the air? Can you throw your scarf in the air? Can you throw it? Can you throw it? Can you throw it in the air? Can you blow your scarf in the air? Or can you play peekaboo, 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 peekaboo with your scarf? So again, just adapt it to whatever your child's doing. And if they're really little, as I say, use it as a little lullaby song. Said every week, make sure that you're leaving pauses. So if you're doing a peekaboo, sing the words when it actually happens. So peekaboo, peekaboo, and maybe leave a gap for your child to fill in the b, because that's how they develop their language skills. So we've taught you a lot of uses of scarves in these sessions, and I'm going to use this big one for two things today. I'm going to do a snow song later. Simi did a lovely snow song last week. I thought I'd teach you another one. But also, if you've got more than one child, sometimes they just like whooshing it. Hold it and sing up and down, or they might like to be underneath it. So the little one might like to be under and the other ones whoosh it. You've got to go with what your child likes. So if they show you they don't like it, obviously don't pursue it. But I'm literally going to sing up and down. And again, before children have spoken language, they can still let you know. So they might push it up with their hand or with their foot to say, I want up, or say up. And it literally goes like this. Ready and up and down, up and down, up and down. Then Flo's going to push up, up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down we go. So as I say, you can do that with a big sheet. You can still do that with your little scarf. Older ones can do it like that. Little ones might just want it on them and push it off when they want it up. So we'll come back to this sheet in a minute. But first, I thought I'd show you a few more instruments. I'm actually losing track of what we shared with you. But today, I thought I'd show you the spinning bells. Now, you can buy these on a stand, which makes them easier to spin. I'm actually just holding the circle. So, lots of different notes. And you'll notice there is an early years series that always has the same colours for the same notes, so you can get handbells. I think I've got some in my blue box. So here you go. Yellow is the same as the yellow one on here. So it's worth looking out for it, because it's a way of your children as they get older learning the names of the notes. But also quite a lot like this. It's visually pleasing. It's quite loud, so watch how hard you hit it. It's also quite difficult to do. But for little ones, they'll love the visual. For older ones, they love operating it. And if you've got a child with a hearing impairment, metal instruments are quite good because they're louder, and they might like to hold it because they'll feel the vibration. And if someone's got a partial visual impairment, bright, shiny things are quite good as well. And of course, they can hear it too. So that's one. Got a couple of things in my box, well, lots of things. Little balls with bells in, I find, are quite popular as children get older. As I said last week with the cabasa, They love rolling. It's nice to have an instrument that you can fiddle with and it's interesting as well as sounds nice. You can get some lovely tiny shakers for little ones. So one with a tiny handle that a baby can grip. And these are good. So that one, there's no holes at all. Quite good for mouthing. And then as they get older, they might like bigger instruments. Woodblocks are quite popular as they get older as well, with 2 different sounds. I've lost the handle, but it still works. And then I thought I'd just give you another song that you might do with instruments. So you probably know the song The Drunken Sailor, and I'm just going to sing Let's All Play Our Instruments. Let's all play our instruments, let's all play our instruments, let's all play our instruments on a Monday morning. And if your child is happy playing, you might want to play la la la. You might like to sing to each child if you've got more than one. So Flo's got bells and Fraser's got a little shaker, so I might say, Flo, can you play your bells? Flo, can you play your bells? Flo, can you play your bells on a Monday morning? And Fraser, shake, shake, shake the shaker. Fraser, shake, shake, shake the shaker. Fraser, shake, shake, shake the shaker on a Monday morning. And you might want to have a bit of fun with your child, a little bit of give and take. So perhaps if Fraser shakes, I'll copy. So just go with whatever they're doing. If they're vocalising, sing their vocals as well. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, it's quite popular with little children. La 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 So if you've got instruments there, do join in. La 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 la. And starting and stopping is always fun. So we're gonna play together and then we will stop. Play together and then we'll stop. Play together and then we'll stop. Play together and then we'll stop. So I hope you enjoyed playing along. And if you haven't got any instruments at home, you can always make some. So that's a little bubble bath container with some rice in that I'm going to use later. Okay, I'm going to do a little action song now called La 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 La. So when I sing La La La, you can jig your baby up and down. If you've got older ones, dance. And then I'm going to say some different things like clap or stamp or things like that. La 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 la. Let's clap our hands, everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands, everybody clap your hands. La 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 la. Can you stamp your feet, stamp your feet, everybody stamp your feet, stamp your feet, stamp your feet, everybody stamp your feet. La 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 la. Can you nod your head, nod your head, everybody nod your head, nod your head, nod your head, everybody nod your head. Let's dance. want. I think I said last time it's always useful to have a few songs up your sleeve for other situations as well. So we talked about doing a lying down song that a child likes before changing nappy if they don't like lying down. And things like that are handy when they get a bit older and perhaps you're out for a walk and you can't get home, they don't want to go the way you want to. Bring in a favourite song, maybe something like that, and then, you know, let's run to the post box, and see if you can get to the next bit of your journey. Just adapt songs all the time because music often takes the pressure off things. Okay, I've got a few more songs, so I need to get on with it. As I said, I'm going to do a weather song, so I loved Silly Snow Song last week, and it made me think, oh, let's do a song about snow. So I've got one about wind, rain and snow, and depending on the age of your child, you can use instruments for this as they get older. So for the wind, I've got a whirly tube here. Obviously, if you're inside, make sure you've got a space where they can do that. And these are a great investment. They're not much, you know, they're not very expensive, £1, £1.50, but you can scrape them, you can bang them, you can spin them, and they are great fun for talking into or singing. But I will warn you, make sure you listen first in your own ear because it's actually quite loud before you do it in a child's ear. But for developing language and just having fun, you know, someone who may be reluctant to vocalise, sometimes this takes off the pressure because it's just a bit of fun. So wind, rain, I've got a rainmaker, or anything like these bells that sounds like drip drop. Remember Simmy's temple drum, that beautiful instrument? I've got a tiny little drum that makes different sounds. So that could be rain. And then snow, I do footsteps. Because you can't hear snow falling. So that's how you might adapt it for an older child or get them to join in. But I'm going to do it with wind, feeling the wind, the rain and the snow. So for wind, I just waft that. Rain, a tiny little squirt. I mean, of course, if you've got a tiny baby, you don't want to squirt them. But if you've got other children around, they might enjoy doing that. And then snow, the sheet just comes down. So I'm going to sing to you and you can choose whether you just listen, whether you go off and get some instruments or some things to make it a bit more of a sensory experience. We're all in the garden, blow wind blow, blow wind blow, blow wind blow, and drip drop raindrops, drip drop, 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 drip. And down comes the snow. So we're just going to hide under there, hiding in the snow. We're hiding in the snow. Down comes the snow. And then we're going to just say peek-a-boo. So as I say, if you've got older children home this week on half term, that might be a nice activity for them, either with instruments or with a squirter and just any sheet. That was just a bit of laminated card. Any piece of card will create a wind effect. Sorry, all that wind making me sneeze. Okay, I'm going to try and calm down a bit now because we haven't got long left. So, of course, I am going to do the song that Simmy wrote for this series, Hugs Are Coming Soon. But first, I'm going to do a song about our bodies. And I think I did this last time, the same tune, just stroking different parts. But this is the original song. And it's quite a nice one for you to sing to baby, but also for older siblings to sing to them. And as they get older, leave pauses for them to find the body parts. So we're going to start with eyes. So if it's a very young child, I would sing to them. As I say, as they get older, leave a pause, and they might point to their eyes. They might say the word ah, and then I. So it goes like this. These are my eyes. These are my eyes. These are my eyes, so I can see. And I'm just going to choose the verses, but of course you can let your child choose what comes next if they can show you or tell you as they get older. These are my ears. These are my ears. These are my ears, so I can. What do we do with our ears? Hear or listen. And this is my nose. This is my nose. This is my nose, so I can smell. This is my mouth. This is my mouth. This is my mouth, so I can blow, kiss, talk, eat, you choose. And these are my fingers. These are my fingers. These are my fingers, so I can tickle. And you can extend it, my feet, so I can walk, you know, with older children. Just adapt it as suits you. Okay, it's nearly time to finish, but we've got our Hugs Are Coming Soon song. And do look out, because Simi is going to record this song and we'll put it onto the Facebook page so you can share it with people that you're missing. We're missing our families. We're looking forward to tickles and peekaboo. Our grannies, granddads, aunties, uncles, cousins too, friends and loved ones. Hugs are coming soon. We're missing our families. We're looking forward to tickles and peekaboo. Our grannies, granddads, aunties, uncles, cousins too, friends and loved ones. Hugs are coming soon. Hugs are coming soon. Hugs are coming soon. Well, thank you for joining us today and for the whole series. And these videos will stay on the Facebook page, so if you want to revisit them and remind yourself of the song or just join in all over again, then do. And as I say, look out for adverts on the face page for a Zoom group for our primary school age children sessions that are happening on Wednesdays at the moment, and for Hugs Are Coming Soon that Simi's going to record. It's time to say bye-bye. Music has finished. Music has finished. So let's sing goodbye. Bye-bye to Flo. Bye-bye. And bye-bye to Fraser. Bye-bye. Bye-bye to Ruth. Bye-bye. And bye-bye to everyone. Bye-bye. Music time has finished. Thank you. See you soon.